Oh, I need to blow my nose. Hold up. Calibrate. Calibration complete. Hello and good morning, everyone. It is I, the ultimate in little bro technology, Artie.
Yeah, Artie. Mr. Command from another dimension. Who is he? No one knows. He doesn't even know because his mind memories change with every dimension jump he makes. He's a magic man and an alien from out of time and space. He's a magic man. He's Artie.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my stupid little theme song for today. Anyway, good morning. Hello, one and all, to the clubhouse of fun. I'm R Dizzle, and you are my jabroni nation. I had fuzz in my mouth, and it is currently 8:19 in the morning. Oh no, I only have an hour to do stuff in video game before I go out for my daily jog. I didn't go yesterday because obviously I was feeling under the weather. I feel better today. Thinks about it for a hot minute. Yeah, I feel a lot better today, so I'm obviously gonna go. My body craves it. My body wants it. My body's like, we gotta go do that, man. We gotta go do that. So anyway, hello, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful morning here in Austin, Texas. The sun is actually out. It is nice and cool. It is like in the 60s, but it's gonna get warm. It's gonna warm up in the afternoon, so it'll probably come up to the 70s and 80s. It's gonna feel nice all day. Pretty much, if yesterday was a beautiful, magical day and it felt grand, it felt amazing all day, then today is gonna be pretty much the exact same. I can say that with confidence because it totally looks like it. Anyway, let's get to it. We're gonna play Code Vein 2. Code Vein 2, y'all. Let's get this. Let's do this. Let's get that motherfucking chicken. Okay, so please read this agreement carefully. By agreeing to this end user agreement, you will be bound by all terms described herein and all terms incorporated by reference. If you do not agree to all these terms, do not access or use our games. Pretty blunt, but I like it. This agreement contains, among other things, an arbitration provision and a class action waiver set forth below, which apply to you if you reside in the United States. If you're a resident or member of the United States or the European Union, some additional clauses apply to you. See Section 7, 13C, and 18 for details. If you are a resident of Germany, an additional clause. Okay, so those are for other things. If you are a resident of North, Central, or South America, excluding the United States, an additional clause applies to you. Okay, let's just... Wait, what's the code? There we go, D-pad. Okay, do. Okay. This end-user license agreement is a contract between you and either Bandai Namco Incorporated, or, okay, it's weird they gave themselves two titles. Applies to your access to and use of game in which this agreement appears, or if posted online, the game reference above, including without limitation any multiplayer online or downloadable portions thereof, and any related written or electronic documentation, content, or services. The game is licensed and not sold, and this agreement confers no title or ownership to the game or any copy thereof. This agreement does not alter in any way, nor the terms and conditions or any other agreement you may have with Bandai Namco for other products or services. Any changes, additions, or deletions by you are not acceptable and are hereby expressly rejected by expressly rejected by Bandai Namco. Additional terms, including but not limited to posted fees, billing procedures, and promotion rules, may apply to particular functionalities and features that are part of the game, unless otherwise indicated. Any additional applicable terms are incorporated by reference into this agreement. In the event of a conflict between this agreement and any additional terms, the additional terms shall govern. Warning: precautions to be taken in all cases when using a video game. Avoid playing if you are tired or lack sleep. Make sure you play in a well-lit room by moderating the brightness of your screen. When using a video game that may be connected to a monitor, play away from the TV screen as far away as the connection cord allows, and during use, take breaks of 10 to 15 minutes every hour. Wow, so every hour I give myself a break. I'm actually doing good gaming habits. So bad. Okay. Epilepsy warning. A small percentage of the population may experience episodes associated with epilepsy, such as seizures or sudden loss of awareness, when exposed to certain visual images that may appear in video games. If you or anyone in your family has suffered from epileptic episodes, please consult your physician before you install, access, play, or otherwise use the game. Please immediately stop playing the game and consult your physician if you experience any of the following symptoms: dizziness, disorientation, loss of consciousness or awareness, convulsions, sporadic jerking, movements of arms or legs, muscle stiffness, or eye twitching. Contracting party. The Bandai Namco entity with which you are entering into a contractual relationship with depends on your place of residence. If you are a resident of Asia, this agreement is between you and the Bandai Namco. Okay, if you are a resident of North, Central, or South America, this agreement is between you and Bandai Namco. If you are a resident anywhere else, this agreement is between you and BNEE. Okay. Eligibility. In order to use the game, you must comply with the following. Continued use of the game in violation of the following or any other terms and conditions set forth in this agreement will be an infringement of our copyrights and other rights in and to the game. You have reached the age of majority in your jurisdiction. If you are under the age of majority in your jurisdiction, your parent or legal guardian must read and agree to be bound by this agreement and any applicable additional terms on your behalf before you use the game. If you are a parent or legal guardian consulting to these terms on behalf of a minor, you are responsible for the minor's account and for ensuring the minor understands the provisions set forth herein. You access and use the game only on local machines, running validly licensed copies of operating systems on which the game was designed to operate, the hardware. You have accepted and are in compliance with all terms and conditions applicable to the hardware, including any terms of such platform regarding the checkout process, and you refrain from using, accessing, downloading, or otherwise exporting or transferring the game in violation of Okay, I knew it. Most of this legal jargon is pretty much for people that mod games, rip games from the disc, and then put it on the internet for as an illegal ROM. It's pretty much all that jargon. Also, it prohibits you from using a modded console. It wants you to use legal and actual hardware, which is a PlayStation 5, and it wants you to run a legal copy of the game and not an illegal copy, because the game technically has to be connected online 24/7 to play. The internet connection is what's going to give you away. But I don't know. Hackers always find ways around firewalls and other things and can get past some of those beep beep, no access things, and they'll be like, oh wow, what? And then you have to find new ways to detect their hackiness and stop them. Anyway, let's go back to reading stuff. You are refrained from using blah, 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 especially designated nationals and block persons list. Wait, what? But not limited to the U.S. Export Administration's regulations, especially designated nationals and block persons list, and related regulations promulgated by the U.S. Department of the Treasury Office of Foreign Asset Control. You represent and warrant that you are not subject to any such prohibitions. There we go. Okay. Limited use license. How many things do I have to read? Subject to the terms of this agreement and your compliance with these terms, we grant you a personal, non-exclusive, non-transferable, limited license to use the game for non-commercial use. For the term of this agreement in your country of residence on hardware that you own or exclusively control and solely as permitted by the applicable platform usage rules of terms or use, if any. Any updates, supplements, or replacements on the original game are governed by this agreement, unless separate license terms accompany such update. The preceding states an entity of your rights with respect to the game, and we reserve all rights in and to the game not expressly granted to you in this agreement. The rights granted in this agreement are specifically conditioned upon the following, and your full compliance with all other terms and conditions set forth in this agreement. You will not do or authorize or permit any third party to do any of the following: distribute, copy, license, rent, or sell the game, except as expressly permitted by this license or the applicable platform usage rules. Reverse engineering, decompile, disassemble, or attempt to discover the source code for the game, modify, alter, or create any derivative works of the game, remove, alter, or obscure any copyright, trademark, or other proprietary rights proprietary rights notice on or in the game, or otherwise use the game in violation of this agreement. I didn't know that data mining was illegal. I literally just read something where it's just like reverse engineering and decompiling the source code, or attempt to discover the source code. Like that isn't like data mining going through the source code, looking for like anything that would like, I don't know, be like, oh, why is this in the game? And it's like, well, that means that this could have been possible. You're telling me all that's illegal? You're telling me all that's illegal? Ownership. There we go. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. The game and all content other than user content as defined below and other materials in the game or available through the game, including without limitation the Bandai Namco logo, and all designs, text, graphics, pictures, information, data, software, sound files, game currency, virtual items, other files in the selection and arrangement thereof are the property of Bandai Namco or its licensors, and are protected by copyright and other intellectual property laws and treaties. Notwithstanding any provision to the contrary herein, you have no right or title in or to any content that appears in the game, including without limitation any game currency and virtual items. Whoa. Brutal. Oh, like brutal. Okay, so term. Subject to your satisfaction of the eligibility section above, this agreement will remain in full force and effect until terminated. Either party may terminate this agreement with or without cause upon at least 1 month prior notice. You may terminate this agreement by deleting or destroying all copies of the game in your possession, custody, or control. Without limiting any other rights of Bandai Namco may terminate this agreement if you fail to comply with the terms and conditions of this agreement. Upon termination of this agreement, your license to the game shall cease immediately, and you will not be entitled to a refund of any fees, including any unused fees, if any, except for purchased game currency, refunded as required by applicable laws. Amendments. Bandai Namco reserves the right to change or modify this agreement at any time and for any reason. If Bandai Namco makes changes to this agreement, we will provide 6 weeks prior notice of such changes, such as providing notice through the game. During this notice period, you will be entitled to terminate this agreement if you do not agree with the changes. Ah! I went too loud! Oh my god, I went way too down. Oh wait, no I didn't. If you are a resident of the member states of the European Union instead of the above terms in this selection, the following provision will apply to you. I do not have to read that. Oh man! 8. In-game currency and virtual items. Bandai Namco may offer you the ability to purchase a limited license to use in-game currency. Purchase game currency. Earn a limited... Wait a minute. You telling me they're microtransactions? Damn. Okay. Use or exploit any bugs, errors, or design flaws to obtain unauthorized access to the game to gain an unfair advantage over other players, or to cheat or utilize unauthorized exploits in connection with the game, including but not limited to accessing portions of the game that you are not authorized to access and creating. Wait, that's not allowed too? Then why are people making videos and they're like, look what you can do if you exploit this bug? What the fuck? Dude, there's like so many bad things that can happen if you do so many... Well, things you wouldn't expect a normal person to do. The mindset is that the normal person would be like, oh, I'm buying this game to play it, and they just play the game. A not normal person's like, I bought this game. I own it in its all entirety. The creation and works of someone else are now mine to exploit, use, and distribute at my own free will. Those are the people that are really targeting. Okay, so... I accept. I'm not an evil person. Okay. I accept. I accept. Okay, now that we've accepted the terms and conditions and read quite a bit of things and we're not even halfway done with it, let's adjust the brightness. That's good enough. Oh, that's good enough. Add-on unlocked. For details on how to obtain and use this content in-game, refer to the tutorial in the quest log. Whoa, I've heard about women with fake tits because they have implants, but girl, your chest cavity's completely hollow. How do you even have the shape and silhouette? Especially when tits are just fat. Just fat cells. Oh man! Poke, poke, poke. Okay.
Oh my God.
New game, system, license. I mean, this is a nice title screen, but it's kind of simple, no? Maybe it like transforms when you do something. Oh no, it just changes screens. Oh no, it just changes screens. Never mind. Oh man.
Long ago,
Oh,
was
hold up.
wrecked by a great disaster.
No, go back.
known as the Resurgence.
Oh god, no. You lied to me. Oh man, you lied to me. God, I'm so used to the game like having you decide before you even start the game. You're probably wondering what's wrong. What's the problem? Like, it's in English. Why am I gonna play a Japanese game in English? Oh, why am I gonna play a Japanese? I'm gonna play it with the original voice actors. Dude, I'm sorry. Ever since I started doing that, it's just like I can never play a Japanese game with English. Whoa, I didn't even push a button. Amazing. Okay, so it would be system. Language settings. There we go. Okay, and before I do that, subtitles. The only flaw it's a flaw, it's a con. The only problem I have with playing the game with the original Japanese voice actors is the subtitles, because sometimes the subtitles are the subtitles for the English, and like, it's not a direct translation. That's my problem. Where it's just like, oh, these are subtitles meant to go with the English voice acting, so what they're saying in Japanese is completely different. But I guess that's like one beef I've always had, where it's just like, and you'll notice it because you'll be like, oh, he said anaki, which is like big bro. It's like slang in Japanese for big bro. It's like, but then you read the subtitles and it doesn't say that at all. It just says him by name, and it's just like, perfect example. Motherfucking Metaphor Refantasio, Basilio, and the other little dog dude, I forgot his name, Fidelio. He always referred to him as Anaki, big bro, which I thought was hilarious, because like Basilio was like super tall and Fidelio was short, but apparently he was older. But yeah, like, I would read the subtitles and I'll be like, that's not a direct translation of what he's actually saying. I'm like, these subtitles are like English voice acting. I'm like, Okay, that's good. Would it be game settings then? Okay, go back. UI settings? Subtitles! They're already on. Bam! No, those are good. Okay, we're all good. Let's start the game. Oh man! Guys, ready to spend an hour of me just creating my character and then bailing on you just so I can go on my jog? Long ago, the world was wrecked by a great disaster known as the Resurgence.
輪廻は飲み込んだものを違う何かに変えてしまいます。動物も人間もその多くが化け物になってしまったのです。人間の社会は崩壊し、歴史の陰に潜んでいた吸血鬼たちが表舞台に姿を現しました。
Revenants are like vampires.
そして偉大な吸血鬼イドリスの活躍で輪廻を封印することに成功します。しかしイドリスの封印は永遠のものではありませんでした。時間とともに 封印は少しずつ弱まっていったのです。今から100年前、溶けかけた封印をもう一度完全なものにするために大きな戦いが起きました。大事変と呼ばれたこの戦いで何人もの勇敢な吸血鬼たちがその身を犠牲にし、月のような巨大な殻の中に再び輪廻を封印することに成功しました。犠牲となった吸血鬼たちは英雄として語り継がれています。月の封印が解けないように、英雄たちは今この瞬間もその命を燃やしているのです。
Damn. Cool story, bro. I mean, cool story, sis. Do. Why can't I see your heart? That's so strange.
大事変から100年の時が経ちました。英雄たちが力尽きた時、この世界は
Whoa!
ルー、時間です。
Two full moons are right in front of me, so to speak. Whoa, you don't have real legs. They're bronze. Are you even real? Or kind of like a porcelain doll made of brass and gold?
私の声が聞こえますか？大丈夫。ゆっくりで構いません。
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty genius. Japan,
思い出せますか？
how do we make a game and give you the ability to choose whether you're male or female, but without triggering both the right and the left? The left wanted to be woke and be type A and type B. The right wanted to just be male or female. And it's just like, Japan, visual, what do you mean? You just give them an image of a body type, and therefore in their mind they see it as politically correct, where it's just like, oh, it's just like, it's not saying it, but that is obviously a male body type. Your common sense is gonna kick in. That's obviously a female body type. And without actually putting the words there, you're not offending the wokies that are like, no, those are social constructs, they're not real. Shut the fuck up, it's science, it's biology. Goddamn. Goddamn. Just like we have dominant and recessive genes, which determine the outcome of what we're going to look like as a child, where it's just like the more dominant genes of our mother and father are going to determine our hair color, our eye color, our facial features, structure, and body type. Whoa! Meaning that if the female genes are more prominent, I think it's like double X, then you're going to be born a female. But if the male genes are more prominent, XY, you'll be born male. Boom! Science, biology! Get it through your head. It's not made up fantasy bullshit like you guys. It's real. It's real. It's non-fiction. It's proof, truth, and rooted in science. Okay, so I'm a dude, but how do I make myself like short? How do I make myself short? We're gonna find out. Okay, we have presets we can choose from. Wow, variety. Whoa. Not pretty tall. Even taller. No, man. Oh, look, I'm the dude from Cyberpunk. I'm V. Just give me some cyber tech stuff on the sides and chop off the ponytail. And chop off the ponytail. Damien, what are you doing in this video game? I didn't know my best friend was in here. God damn, that's cool. Haven't seen you in a long ass time, motherfucker. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. What's this? Why do they all have the same scar? Oh man, why do they all have the same scar? Why does this look like a character I've seen from an anime? You wanna know how I got these scars? Ah, anime Joker. Okay. Ah, midget. Okay, I guess this would be a good base to go off of. But there's also this, which isn't too bad. So, okay. I'm gonna use my little bro logic. I don't like being little for some reason. I imagine that like once I grow up and when I get a little bit older, I'd probably be a lot cooler. So I'm gonna go with like an aged up version of me. Aged up version of me. Oh no. Wait. Unsaved changes. Character appearance will be lost. Load appearance settings. Okay. Physique. Height. There we go. 1, 2. Take it down 2 notches. Base appearance. What does that mean? Oh. Edit base body. What does that mean? Neck, shoulders. Body size. Skin. Oh man! Wow! I'm sorry. This is like a fucking like wow. I like how they're all labeled brown. Does that mean white people are not white? They're brown. Does that mean it's okay to be white? You heard it here, folks. White people, I'm looking at you. It's okay to be white. You're cool, bro. There's nothing wrong with you. Oh man, you're cool, dude. Do. Okay, so. Woo! That's real pale. Gold brown. I want to be gold brown. What does that even mean? Oh man, I want to be gold.
His skin, when the sun shined on his skin, it looked gold. It looked gold. Dun, 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 dun.
Boop. Go with that.
Oh man, just because it's gold brown.
Okay, so back voice. There we go. I don't really have a deep voice. That one sounds good. 7. Okay. Hairstyle. Huh? Oh man, huh? You can edit it? You can make it even more anime? How so? Tell me the secrets. Look, it reminds me of the character from Kamen Rider Forze because he had that weird, I don't even know what it's called. Not a top knot. Boo boo boo. It's so funny. Okay, so bowl cut. Do. Skadoosh. Dadoosh. Ooh. Miss-like. Okay. So do base color. Wait, is this the base color of the hair? Huh? Oh man, huh? Dude, there's so many. There's so many options to choose from. Red. Make it dark and make the highlight the lighter color. Boop. Okay, so go to night sky. I don't remember which I chose. I don't remember what I chose. Wee. There we go. Boop, boop. Okay, curl. You can curl it. No, my hair is super straight. You can make it shiny. Shiny. Okay, so face. I can change the face. Oh man. Boop. That works. Boop. Oh man. Boop. Boop. Eyebrows. I have arches. What's the difference? Oh, those are really cleaned up. I'll kick those. Wow, so many choices. Boop. Boop. Okay. Match hair color. Boom. Genius. I'm a genius. Skadoo. Eyes. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. There we go. Highlights. No, that one actually has a light in the center. I kind of like that. Huh. Decisions. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If God had to create humanity, this is a tough-ass job. Having to make every individual human with their special, unique, freaking facial structure, body structure, and their eyes, their nose, their mouth, their lips, their ears, everything. Jesus Christ. So many options. So many options. Why do I like that? Why does that look like space to me? That one. I like that one. I don't know. It looks like a thing of light, like a ship, and then it's like a little planet. I don't know why. I see space in that eye, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like that. This looks too cosmic. Ha! Hearts. Little stars. No, okay, I like what I picked. Okay, so eyeball color? Oh, pupil color. Pupils and color. Oh, this would be the color. Ah. Boom. Oh, man, boom. Wham, bam, magic man. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. Okay, so back. Makeup. Scars. Okay, so I can change the scar. Look, I'm Rurouni Kenshin. I'm Rurouni Kenshin! Ken! I'm a Ken! I mean, there's nothing wrong with that scar. This scar does look a little more hardcore. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, you can put more scars? Oh, I can have it on the other side if I wanted to. Okay, so what if I do this, and I do this, and I do this? Oh, no scar. Wow, I can have no scar. I'm Naruto. I'm Naruto. Ah, there's instead of whiskers, there's scars. Okay, so he's Harry Potter. Oh, imagine they actually did have a lightning bolt shaped scar for the forehead. I'd freaking laugh my ass off. No joke. Du-du-du. I like the Frankenstein scars. Oh, I can have a beauty mark. I actually do have one on my cheek. Boop. Oh, but I actually do have one on my cheek. I'm just trying to remember. I have it on the right side. So... Wait, what? That's the right side. There we go. Okay. It's really hard to see, especially when I have facial hair. But I remember that video I posted with the Wolverine mask. I was like, oh, I'm like, look, you can see my little beauty mark. You can barely see it. It's like just like a little brown. It's literally just a brown dot. It's just like, but it's funny. It's funny. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, I can have freckles. Oh. Ow. Oof. I can look like freaking what's his face from My Hero Academia. No, Todoroki is fire and ice guy. Trying to remember the name of Shigaraki. Damn, it's crazy. Okay. There we go. Battle scar. I don't really need the battle scar, do I? But it makes me look kind of cool. But you don't really need it. It's kind of crazy that... I don't know. Should I go with the body scar or no body scar? No body scar. Paint. Accessories? Like what? I can have a hat! Dude, I can look like Vampire Hunter D! That's actually pretty sweet. Shit, why do I like the cowboy hat so much? Dang. I like that one. Oh man, I like it. Okay. Just go through everything just to see what. Oh, you can wear your hat down. That's cool. Oh man, that's cute. You can add extra hair. That's crazy. That's hilarious. I like how it's just floating there in space. Glasses. I look so sophisticated. I don't know why, but the glasses just reminded me of Vesper Noir, and I'm like, those guys got terminated so fast, dude. I don't even know what happened behind the scenes. It was just like, we're graduating, bye. It was just like, what? It was just like, what? Shimano. Okay, so cool ass cowboy hat. Oh, you can have multiple accessories. What? Too bad I can't put sweet ass piercings on. I have a little crown. Oh man, I have a little crown. Okay, so cowboy hat. Skadoosh. Huh. Go. Nice. Okay. Oh. Huh. Huh. There we go. That actually kind of looks nice. So-do. Whoa, go down. Move the camera. Move that way. That way it's at the right angle. Yeah, I like that abstract color underneath. Perfect. That looks pretty sweet. Oh man, Damn it. Damn me and my love of Vampire Hunter D. Even though it was a movie, I was like, I really like the cowboy hat. I always really like the cowboy hat. Damn them for giving me the super sweet Vampire Hunter D cowboy hat. And then I can wear it like him too, where you can't see my eyes. All you see is the beauty mark in my lips. Okay. That's all you really need, bro. You don't need anything else when you got a badass cowboy hat like that. Okay. Clothing. Let's give him something kind of a mix of Victorian meets Western. Not gonna lie, this is pretty good. But what else can we... That looks very elegant. That looks very elegant. Ooh. Why do I like that? Hold up. Can I zoom out? What's to zoom out? Can I zoom out? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Damn. I kind of wish it wasn't a full set of armor. Because that would look pretty... Oh. Ooh. Once again, if it didn't have some of these ornamentals built into it, it would have done really... It would have worked really well with the hat. Oh, hey, OG. This is from Code Vein 2. I mean, the first Code Vein. Kind of like it. I kind of dig it. You got the little cape. You got the little duster shoulder cape. You got the freaking vest, an open button shirt. The mask just adds to it because it hides more of my facial features. So I look mysterious. I might choose that. Women's clothing. You can make your character a cross-dresser. Gay. Okay, so... I'm actually gonna go with that. That's actually pretty sweet. Okay, but... I could go with this. This makes me look more like a noir detective, though. Do. I'm on the case. Pokemon PI. Pokemon Private Eye. This is Detective Pikachu in his human form. This is Detective Pikachu in his human form. So... Oh, that looks pretty cool, too. Got that duster vibe. Pretty cool. Looks like this without the coat and some of the accessories. I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling this. Pretty OG. Glove color. Oh, I can change gloves! Yes. Oh, man! Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, you can't change the color of that. Okay, that's okay. Mask color. Oh, you can change the color of that. It actually looks pretty good like that. Doop. Okay. That looks cool. Oh man, that looks cool. Okay, that looks cool. Shwoom. Vampire Hunter Artie. Okay, so I think we're good. Physique. Wait, I can make him buffer. I think I can. Oh, I should make it look like the Incredible Hulk. Holy crap, I've already been playing for an hour? Oh, I fucking called it. I knew it was gonna be like an hour just for character creation. We're good. I like what I got. Ryan Reynolds. Oh man, she's called Ryan Reynolds. Artie Pool. Did it make that? Bijou.
よかった。ようやくあなたと巡り会えた。
Okay.
さあ、目を覚まして。
What? Woo. Why does it look like she's been crying? Oh my god. Did she drug me and steal all my money? Oh, she drugged me and steal all...
意識が戻ったんですね。
Did you create me in a dream?
やはり記憶の欠落があるようですね。驚かせてしまってごめんなさい。私はルーマグメル。
Lou?
吸血鬼です。気を落ち着けて聞いてください。あなたは一度死亡しています。
Gasparoonies, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, cool.
ここで蘇生の儀式を行い、私の心臓の半分をあなたに捧げました。
Wow, that doesn't seem like a good
今の
idea.
私たちは心臓を共有した存在。二人で一つの命です。
Is that like some kind of metaphor to say that we're married?
痛みや違和感はあり
Is
ま
this
せん
like
か？
some really poetic metaphor for marriage?
よかった。
Whoa.
あなたに会っていただきたい方がいます。立てますか？
I gotta save and quit. I gotta save and quit.
私を信じてください。
Boop. I went boop. Those are some nice boots. Those are some nice boots. I have nice boots. Oh man, I have nice boots. They're work boots. They're covered in dirt. I need to clean them. Okay, this is the part where I save and quit. Can I do that? Save and quit. I'm laughing my ass off because I love how like these games people always joke where it's like, you ready guys? Watch me play this game for an hour and spend that 1 hour doing character creation. To be honest, it was half character creation, the other half was me reading legal jargon and being like, whoa, just blowing my mind. Anyway, I'll see you jabronis after I return from my jog. Until then, stay awesome, stay hydrated, stay safe, stay golden, stay fresh. And remember that your little anime bro is always here in his clubhouse, doing the things. I'll see you guys later. Until then, bye-bye.